What's up, everybody? Matt of Trades here. So what I decided I want to do is kind of make a introduction to the indicators series on Greencharts. And I think what I'm going to do is start with the be-all end-all indicator, in my opinion, which is the pressure indicator. So we access that by going to the indicators tab here, open up pressure. There it is. There's the pressure indicator. Let's actually jump to a 5-minute time frame. I think that's going to be a little bit better. Alright, so the main things that we're looking for with the pressure indicator are three things. First one is whichever color is on top. If green is on top, that's bullish. If red is on top, that's bearish. Second thing you're looking at is which direction are the lines pointing. If they're pointing down, that's bearish. If they're pointing up, that's bullish. And you want to look at, are the lines converging or diverging? If they are converging, like they are right now, that is a point to whichever color is currently on bottom. So right now they're converging, red is on bottom, that is bearish. If they're diverging, then that goes to a point to whichever color is on top. So those are the three main things you're looking for. Also, very significant events that can happen in the pressure are crosses. Definitely something you want to look for when you are using the pressure indicator. As well as how close the pressure lines are to each other. Are they farther away? Are they closer? Typically, the closer they are together, think of like a fire hose. The more narrow that nozzle is, the more power it's going to have. And you can actually see when they're pretty close right here, the price is actually going up pretty strongly as both of those pressure lines are pointing up. Pretty narrow, pretty close together. Green is on top, all pointing up. We see a strong movement in the upward direction right here. So those are kind of the main things you're looking at with pressure. Now, something else you can do with the pressure indicator is you can actually move it over the price action, which is going to be very helpful in finding entry signals, whether you're selling or buying, and a lot of other good information too. So you can look at how the price action interacts with the pressure indicator. There's a lot of things that you can look for. Is it touching the pressure indicator? Is it going through the pressure indicator? Is just the wick or the tail of the candle touching it? Is the whole body touching it? So a lot of signals that this can give you depending on what the other indicators are telling you, but you can almost trade with just the pressure indicator alone, which is why I think it's, in my opinion, the be-all and end-all indicator of all the indicators that this platform offers. Let's actually go to just this morning, and I didn't trade this morning, so this is my first time looking at this chart here. So this is December 15th, 7:35. And let's open up our trade simulator here. And as you can see, I've been playing around with some stuff. And I don't want to delete this out because I'm still working on it. But let's just see what sort of trades we can make based off of how the price action interacts with the pressure indicator. So first thing I notice is green is on top, which typically means we're either going to start moving upward, or we're going to start moving upward soon, or it is moving upward. So that's kind of the first thing I notice. We're just going to click forward and see what happens here. So typically a pretty strong signal, or what you can look for, would be like a bar like this, where we actually have a cross with red on top now. typically entry candles in most strategies are going to be touching the pressure indicator, and you usually want the price to close in the direction like underneath the pressure indicator if you're looking to sell, and above the pressure indicator if you're looking to buy. So this would actually be a possible sell entry candle, which heck, why not? Let's actually take this as a sell, and just an easy way to determine stop loss and take profit. Just do a 2-to-1 here. So wow, that's actually pretty big. And then we'll just do half our take profit. Take a sell here and see if how that does. Okay, and that one did eventually win. Okay, we actually have another sell candle right here. This one actually looks better than the one we took at the start, mostly just because they are actually both pointing down now. It's broken through the pressure indicator. Red's on top. They're both pointing down. Let's just, oops. Again, we'll just use our ratio tool here. Okay, looking good. There we go. That's another one trade right there. So 2 winning trades in a row just using the pressure indicator. And I typically like to stop trading at 9 o'clock, so let's just go to, let's just pick a random day, August 16th. See what that gives us. Typically, I don't like to take trades if it's away from pressure, just kind of as a general rule. Pressure and the price action are friends. They want to hang out with each other. If they get separated, they tend to want to get back together in one way or another, whether that's the price going back down to where pressure is, or price just kind of levels out and pressure just kind of catches up to it. But usually there's some pretty big moves around 7:30, 7:35, which is when the stock market opens, where I'm at, Mountain Time. Okay, we've gone back to pressure. We have a cross with red on top. And, I mean, we could look at taking a sell here. I think I'm going to wait, though. Could just be getting a bit of a pullback there. All right, green is on top now. Okay, red is back on top. And now that we've kind of gotten away from the excitement of the market open, we just have a cross with red on top now, and it's broken through. And not as far apart here as it was here, so I think we're going to get a little bit more consistent results. Let's just take the trade and see what happens. So I'm going for 4 pips here. There we go. Got it on the first candle. Okay, well, just a short, simple video introduction to the pressure indicator. Just a, walking through what I'm thinking as we're going. Let's just do one more day. Let's just go to the next day. In fact, this, in my mind, is the perfect entry. It's broken through both pressure lines. We have a red candle closed under pressure. It's touching our pressure lines, and both red and green have both kinked down to the downside at the same time. It's very bearish indications. Let's go for 7.5 pips here. Let's just see what happens. Okay, there we go. Another winner. Now, obviously, if I kept doing this, I would start losing some trades, and so when you combine elements that you know about the pressure indicator along with the other indicators as confirmation, then you're just going to start getting a better win rate. Let's add another chart here. Another thing you can do is add longer time frames. So now I have a 5-minute and a 30-minute, and now you can say, well, it kind of gives you a little bit more long-term trend here, but you can say, let's go back okay, go back to a random day here. So now you can say, well, now I'm only going to take trades if I have 2 or more points on my longer term pressure. So right now, green's on top, that's bullish. They're both pointing down, that's bearish. It looks like they're diverging, which is a point to the upside. So this is more bullish than anything. So I can come over here and say, okay, I'm only going to be looking for bullish trades, just based off of what I'm seeing on my longer term pressure indicator. So typically when I'm looking for a buy signal, I'm waiting for a candle to break above pressure, have a cross here, green's on top now, so it could be happening here pretty soon. Okay, that looks good. And just like the last trade we took, both of our pressure lines kinked up toward the direction we're looking to make a trade. This is still looking similar to how it was when we first looked at it. So let's see what happens when we take this. With a 9-pip stop loss. Go for half, so we're going for 4.5 pips. See what happens. There we go. Just a couple candles later, we won that trade too. So yeah, very, what's the word I'm looking for? You can use this indicator in a lot of different scenarios. And yeah, like I said, in my opinion, if I were only allowed to use one indicator to trade, it would probably be the pressure indicator. Well, folks, I hope you liked this video. Like and subscribe if you want to see some more, I guess, my hot takes on the indicators. And just so you can see, let's see, this chart. Oh, there we go. So this chart actually has all the indicators except for one. But we got our pressure here on our 1 minute, pressure here in our 5 minute. This is called the majors and minors, and these are the TNT lines. So we're going to go through each of these moving forward. So like and subscribe if you want to see those. Thanks for watching.